guys, it's Peyton, and today I'm going to be doing my Booktube-A-Thon 2017 TBR, or To Be Read. The Booktube-A-Thon, if you don't already know, is an annual readathon that normally happens during the summer. Sometimes there's like a mini one during the Christmas time, but the primary one is in summer. This year's Booktube-A-Thon takes place from July 24th to July 30th, and I am going to be participating. It is a week-long event where you read as much as possible. There's reading challenges, and there's video challenges. It's lots of fun. I think I participate every single year since it first started. I don't know when it first started, but I've been here since the beginning, I'm pretty sure. So today I'm just going to tell you what I hope to read during this readathon, because even though it's probably not going to happen, you've probably realized if you've already been subscribed to this channel that I say I'm going to read something and then I don't read it. That's why I don't always do TBR and wrap-up videos, because I always feel like such a failure. But let's just go ahead and get into the books and look at my over-ambitious TBR thing. So there's 7 reading challenges, and with those 7 reading challenges, I am going to try to complete those each with a book. You can double up challenges with books, you know, just do whatever you want, basically. Link down below to the Booktube-A-Thon channel and Ariel Lissette's channel, who runs this whole thing every single year. Challenge number 1, read a book with a person on the cover. Well, this is pretty easy because there's so many books with a person's face on the cover. What I'm choosing for this challenge is Harry Potter and the Cursed Child by J.K. Rowling, John Tiffany, and Jack Thorne. I've never read this. I actually recently completed the Harry Potter series, and yes guys, I actually did, and I'm so proud. I feel good. I feel accomplished with my life, but I feel like I gotta read this too to fully be completed with Harry Potter. That's what I'm gonna do, and there is a child right there on the cover, if you can't see, that will complete this challenge. It is a script for a play, so basically I hope this book will not take that long. It's not that big, and it's written in play format, so I hope that is quicker than a normal book. I feel like it will be. I don't think I've ever read anything like that, but we'll see. Challenge number 2 is read a hyped book. Also pretty easy, because my bookshelves are filled with so many books I have not read that are very hyped. For this, I am going to be reading Lord of Shadows by Cassandra Clare, which I've already read half of this book, and I just really want to read the other half, obviously. That's why it's on this list. Everyone else has finished it. I feel like out of the loop. I just want to finish it. One, I'm loving the book, but then I started reading Harry Potter and I just dropped this, and I feel really bad, and I really want to get back into it because there's so many questions I want answered from this book that I want to finally complete. So not too much left of this book. I mean, it's kind of a lot, but at the same time, I can do it. So we'll see. Challenge number 3, finish a book in one day. I have finished a book in one day before, but normally I don't because I'm more of like a slower sort of reader, but I am going to hopefully read The Copper Gauntlet by Holly Black and Cassandra Clare, another Cassandra Clare book, in one day. This book is so short. It is a middle grade series, the second book in the Magisterium series. I've read the first book, The Iron Trial, and I really loved it. It kind of just gave me a bit of like Harry Potter feels, but not really Harry Potter. It felt like a magical school, but it's not Harry Potter, but it feels like it kind of. So I feel like since I've been in the Harry Potter like mood, I should finally read the second book, which I really want to read, and it's really short, has big font, so why not read this in a day, or hopefully in a day. Challenge number 4, read about a character that is very different from you. The book I'm choosing for this is also a half-read book. I just want to finish up some of my books that I'm currently reading and I just have not finished yet, and it is The Land of Stories, The Enchantress Returns by Chris Colfer. This is the second book in the Land of Stories series, and Chris Colfer is a guy from Glee, so that's why I'm reading this series, but I'm also really enjoying it. And if you didn't know already, he's actually directing this film. He's making his book into a film and directing it. I'm sure it's going to be absolutely amazing because he's not going to mess up his own book, you know? Like, I would not do that to myself. So I have like a little over halfway more of this book to read, and these books go really fast, and I love it so much. The characters in this book are very different from me because they're very entwined with the fairy tale world, and they kinda are there a lot. They go into the fairy tale world, and I can't do that, though I wish I could. So they're very different from me in that aspect. The main characters are twins. I don't have a twin. I really want a twin, but I don't. Maybe if I was on Pretty Liars, I would get a twin. So really excited to finish this book because I am really enjoying it. I love this series, yet I still haven't finished this book. I really want to. The 5th challenge is finish a book completely outdoors, which sounds horrible. Where I live, it's like 500 degrees, always, 24/7 during the summer. So I'm going to die. I don't have a good place to read outside, but I'm gonna try. I will try. I may fail. And for this, my plan is to try to read the Copper Gauntlet during this time, because you can double up challenges with a book, and this is the shortest book, and I can't just be out there with a long book. I need to have something that will flow by. If I had a graphic novel, I would read that during the outside days. You know, honestly, not looking forward to it. Hopefully I can have like a nice, like chill, breezy day when I read it outside, but it's probably not gonna happen that way. So wish me luck. I wish you luck if you live in a hot place and have to read outside. My friend A Reader's World has a whole video on how to read outside, and I recommend it. Here's the video. Go watch it. Challenge number 6 is read a book you bought because of the cover. This has happened a few times, but normally I know a tad bit about the book, but I still mainly buy it because I like the cover. It's awful, I know. I did this with The Winter's Curse by Marie Rutowski, and I know I did this for this because I know nothing about this book, like at all. Like, I don't know what this is. It has a big font, so I'm hoping that will like aid me in this whole thing. I hope. We hope. But I like the way she's in a dress, like rolling like a dancing. It looks like she's dancing. I don't know about you, but it looks like she's dancing. And then she's holding a dagger, and that instantly is like, whoa, who is this? Who is this girl in a dress with a freaking dagger? Like, I want to meet her. Not really. I don't really want to meet her. I want to read about her. There we go. That makes more sense. And there's also a huge dagger right here, so I'm just intrigued. I want to know what this is. And we're gonna see if I actually read this during this readathon. I don't know if I will, but we'll see. And challenge number 7 is to read 7 books. Now this, I feel like, is the ultimate difficult challenge of this entire thing. There's 7 days and you gotta read 7 books. I don't know about that. If I'm being honest, I'm a slow reader. I'm not gonna read 7 books, but yet I still picked out 7 books for you guys. You've already seen 5 books, so I need to pick out 2 more that have nothing to do with any of the challenges, just things I want to read. And I probably should have picked some shorter books for this challenge. What is wrong with me, you know? I don't know. So the 6th book I have is Ignite Me by Tahira Mafi. This is the 3rd book in the Shatter Me trilogy, right there. I've read the first 2 books. I haven't read this one for some reason, and I really want to, since it has been announced that there's going to be 3 more books in the series or something like that. I don't know if it's a companion series or if it's completely a follow-up. I need to prepare myself for that. Like, I don't want to be the only one who hasn't read this when the next book comes out. I read the first 2 books really quickly, so I'm hoping that the same thing can happen with Ignite Me. Really like this trilogy. It's about a girl who, when she touches you, you freaking die. That's all I gotta say. Guys, I just realized that on my bookshelf, by the way, look at my pants, I know, enjoy them, they're beautiful. On my bookshelf, I have her husband's books right beside hers without my knowledge of that I did that. Like, I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Whoa, it's like something in my brain just knew. So the 7th book I have chosen out is This Savage Song by Victoria Schwab. I've never read anything by Victoria Schwab, but I own 3 books by her, including this one. So obviously you need to get on board. And I really like her, like as a person. I watched some of her writing videos that she posts on YouTube. Yes, she has a YouTube channel. Maybe I'll link it down below if I'm not too lazy. She has some good advice, so I like her. I want to read her, and this book really calls to me at this moment, and I want to read it. Like, I don't really know what it's about, but I want to read this book. Seems like my kind of thing, like savage. I'm savage. I'm not really, but whatever. I'm probably not gonna get to this, but we are putting it on the TBR. So these are the books that I hope to read during the Booktube-A-Thon 2017, and it's not gonna happen. My goal is to at least read 2 books. If I'm being realistic with my goal, I feel like that's more realistic because Camp NaNoWriMo is also a thing right now. You would know that if you had seen some of my writing vlogs recently. I'm doing that. So I have to read a billion books and continuing to write for Camp NaNoWriMo, which is National Novel Writing writing month, if you didn't know. That's a lie. So we'll see. We'll see. Comment down below and tell me what you are planning to read for this Booktube-A-Thon. If you're reading any of these books, or if you just generally like these books and you're excited for me to read them. That's all I have to say. I'll hopefully be posting a wrap-up video and maybe even a vlog of me throughout the Booktube-A-Thon. Hope you guys like it. I don't know if I'm doing the video challenges yet, so we'll see. I find they take a lot of time out from my actual reading, and the whole point is to read, so I don't know. Thank you guys for watching. Like this video, comment down below, have a good day, please subscribe, and goodbye.